You called the cops on Dad?
I came home from work and he was back. He just moved back into the house, and I asked him to leave, but he won't listen. I want him out. I want him out of the house.
Okay, Mrs. White, there's a couple of questions I need to ask you right off the bat. It's very important that you answer them honestly. Did he strike you?
No.
Has he ever hit you?
No, this is not about violence. This is about trespassing. About him being here against my will.
Okay, trespassing. You're divorced then?
No, working on it. Right now we're separated.
Legally separated?
Well, there's not a court order, if that's what you mean, but we've been living apart for almost 2 weeks, give or take. I changed the locks. Isn't that breaking and entering?
Whose name is on the title to the house?
Both of us. It's jointly owned.
We can't arrest a man for breaking into his own house. Not without a court order requiring he stays away from the premises. Unless he's threatened you or the kids in any way.
No, not physically, but having him in the house is just... It's not a good thing. Excuse me.
I got her, honey. Oh, come here. Here we go. You hungry? You hungry? Here we go. Oh, that was it. I'm sorry, officer. Where were we?
Disagreements.
Yeah, so we've had our share of that. I haven't been the most attentive husband lately.
Mrs. White, would this be easier if we stepped outside for a minute?
No. No. I'm fine right here.
I'm going to level with you, ma'am. If you want your husband out of the house, you're going to have to help me out. Is it possible maybe he's broken any laws that you know of? Anything at all? Anything that we can work with here, just tell me. Even if you just got a suspicion of wrongdoing, I can work with that. I'll get him out of the house for you.
What's your take on all this?
It's my mom's fault. She won't even say what my dad did, and it's because he didn't do anything. I don't know why she's being this way. My dad, he is a great guy.
Well, son, it's not your mom's fault.
Mrs. White.
Officer, it's just that
I understand.
we're under some pressure.
I'm sorry, ma'am. There's no legal basis for us to remove your husband from the house. Next time you feel like things are getting out of control, you should call this number. It's the family hotline. I'd really look into some counseling. Best of luck to you folks.
Listen, thank you, officers. We're sorry.
He lives! Happy housewarming, kid. Don't look so glad to see me.
Thanks.
Interesting decor. It's subtle. Old minimalist thing never really blew my hair back, but hey. So, how are you doing? Staying clean? Good. I was kind of worried that you were back to old habits since I didn't hear from you, Realize how stupid it is to ignore your counsel's phone calls. I mean, what if I was trying to warn you that the DEA was going to kick down your door? What then?
How about you spare me the sermon and get to why you're here?
Fair enough. Remember the other day when I brought up the idea of you getting back in touch with your partner? Well, I kind of wanted to refloat that boat. I'm not suggesting that you yourself get back to cooking. I mean, you being in rehab and all. I only want you to convince the master chef to do his thing. So, what do you say?
Sure, man, whatever.
Okay, whatever what? I mean, you gonna call him?
I said I'll handle it. Now balance, will you? Please?
Final thought. Look at this place. You're house poor. You got no bankroll. If you get the maestro cooking again, I'll make it worth your while. Call him.
You want to stay in this house, fine, but we are not married anymore.
God, I told you that I was done cooking meth, Skylar. I promised you that once. You know, at least I didn't run off to go. Jesus, I mean, everything that I did for this family.
Yeah, you just keep telling
Oh,
yourself.
and what is that supposed to mean?
You don't like it? Then leave and take your drug money
That's
with
what you
you.
want.
Jesus. Garbage disposal.
You think this will get me to move out? You can screw Ted, you can screw the butcher, the mailman, whoever you want. Screw them all! I'm not going anywhere.
Suit yourself.
Is this a good or a bad thing?
Suit myself. You want me to suit myself? I'll suit myself to his face!
It's a bad thing. What the hell is wrong with you? You act like you're the first guy this ever happened to. I caught my second wife screwing my stepdad, okay? It's a cruel world, Walt. Grow up.
I just wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, well, now I'm talking to you, okay? Consider this an intervention. You could have been arrested back there. You understand. I mean, speaking as your lawyer, I'm always looking for billable hours. But speaking as your business associate, I'm strongly advising that you get your shit together. Just cool it with this Beneke guy, at least for now, okay? Let's talk shop. Because I think this is a great opportunity to channel some of that negative energy into something positive.
How did you know?
Sorry?
About Skylar, about where to find me just now. How did you know?
That's just my meticulousness. Don't bog down in detail, Walt. The lesson here...
Did you bug my house?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was your house, did I? You moved out. Besides, you basically told me to.
I told you to?
You strongly hinted that I should. You were worried about your wife, remember? You were concerned she might say something to the police.
What? No, that's not true. When the hell did I say that?
Let's not get lost in the who, what, and whens. The point is, we did our due diligence, and she didn't talk. She kept quiet. She stood by you, Walt, which... if you ask me, is the ironical silver lining here. I mean, on the one hand, sure, she snuck off the reservation to get some dirty, damp, and deep. On the other
You're fired! You're done!
Good. Oh, boo-hoo, I won't cook meth anymore. You're a crybaby. Who needs you? Hey, I'm unplugging the website, so no more money laundering. How do you like that?
I want those bugs out of my house today. I want them out now!
Oh, you just bought a $300 suit, psycho!
Great. Drilled right into the stucco.
A little bit of putty. You'll be fine.
Just make sure you get all of those things.
A, these things cost $800 a piece. B, you're not that interesting. So yeah, I'll get all of them, Walter.
Great line of work, by the way. Real upstanding field.
Yeah, well, I enjoy it.
You're free to leave now. Anytime.
You know, Walter, sometimes it doesn't hurt to have someone watching your back.